CNN Don Lemon is having a bad week. Recently, the media is roasting him like never before.
He's hosting CNN's morning show. How's he liking the gig? Well, he showed up at work the other day dressed like John Fetterman.
I know they want to add some comedy to CNN, and this is hilarious. But how do you report the news in that outfit?
I know some of you don't watch CNN. God bless you. CNN Don Lemon is being roasted on social media recently like never before. You have all seen the new show he is struggling to put up. It is failing like something else. His choice of dresses is something the media can't stay silent. I came across a series of videos where they are roasting him like never before. Like you have seen Tucker Carlson, he dressed like John Fetterman. So on this clip, we are going to take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. I don't mind, we are watching of this network.
News Network has a new job. He's hosting CNN's morning show. How's he liking the gig? Well, he showed up at work the other day dressed like John Fetterman, kind of a homeless vibe. He was wearing a hoodie with a suit coat. What do you make of this? Well, obviously, it's a cry for help uttered in desperation. But our expertise has reached a limit here, and that's why we are honored to bring in Roger Stone, an internationally recognized expert on men's style, also host of StoneZone.com, to assess Mr. Lamont. Roger, thanks so much for coming on tonight. So you look at the picture we have on the screen, and there's Mr. Lamont wearing a hoodie with a suit coat. What do we infer from this?
Well, as you know, Tucker, for 14 years, I have produced an international best and dressed worst list. Used to be at the Daily Caller. It's been at the New York Post. Now it's at rogerstone.substack.com. Don Lemon, clearly a new front runner in the worst category. I mean, you're right. This is sartorially wrong from every point of view, unless, of course, you're running for the U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania. And then that white outfit, obviously, Don is worried about his next gig, and he's heard they're doing auditions for a remake of Miami Vice.
Yes. But I mean, at some point, look, there's bad taste, but then if you continue along the spectrum, you get to self-harm. And that's where he is. He's hurting himself. This is like cutting.
You might be thinking Tucker Carlson and Roger Stone were the other people roasting Don Lemon. Stephen could not take it. At a certain point, I have been seeing some of these dresses. I was wondering what was going on. If you remember, on his first show, we were not seeing that. He used to put on a suit, but now he has suddenly decided to be dressing this way. Take a look at this video.
I love me a Don Lemon.
Yeah.
You know,
Don's
a dear friend, Soul Cycle emergency contact. And of course, I always watch the CNN, what's it called? CNN This Morning. CTM we call it, CNN This Morning. And I was watching this morning, and I was a little taken aback because I didn't expect this. Could you show what he was wearing? There you go.
Oh.
I believe a great man once said, "What the is that?" Because he looks. I know they want to add some comedy to CNN, and this is hilarious. But how do you report the news in that outfit? How do you actually talk about tragedy wearing that? Because what could be more tragic than that look he had this morning?
Do you want to respond to him?
I do. I mean, look, for a man who I wear a pink suit. I'm wearing a pink suit. It's not white, by the way. I've worn it before. I just found it interesting that there was such a reaction because online I got a lot of negative reaction. But hold on. So
but that's online. You always get negative.
I got negative reaction, but I just want to say that a lot has changed. I understand more of how you feel when women talk about when they talk about women's skirts and women's outfits and their hair and their makeup or whatever.
Women get scrutinized. Yeah,
I never
you see
get
what
scrutinized.
it's like.
Men never get scrutinized.
That's a really
that
good
much.
point.
So I think that have fun with comedy. I think if Barack Obama can get criticized for a tan suit, if Volodymyr Zelensky can fight a war in a hoodie, if Trayvon Martin can start a revolution in a hoodie, then Don Lemon can tell the news in a hooded sweater.
I think John Fetterman wears a hoodie on Capitol Hill.
If John Fetterman can become a senator or Congress, a senator in a hoodie, then Don Lemon can tell the news in a hoodie.
The question is, would you wear it again?
Of course.
Tomorrow.
And I will wear again. We'll wear
Monday.
some version of that. I may not wear the same thing. I don't like to repeat outfits. I do every once in a while. I wore this on purpose because we always say, men can't.
Yes, when I look up the statistics, I realize CNN is falling. Don Lemon had a very bad week. Since he launched this show, he has witnessed the worst rating ever. According to an article published by Fox News, I will read out the article so you can understand exactly what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that, and if possible, why not share this clip? According to this article, Fox News crushes CNN and NBC viewership as Don Lemon Morning Show has worst week since launch. Going down on this article, Fox News channel continued to dominate cable news viewership last week as LNBC and CNN struggled to attract the viewer most converted by advertiser. Fox News averaged 1.4 million viewers from January 16 to 22, making it the only basic cable channel to crack the 1 million viewer benchmark. ESPN finished second with an average audience of 825,000, followed by NBC. So you will realize that CNN is going down. Nobody's watching them again. People are now wise. People now know where to get the truth. Yes, let's take for example, like the recent incident where black officers take away the life of this guy. Watching CNN, Joe made it clear that racism was involved and white supremacy was trending on social media. Then I begin to question myself, what is the link between white supremacy with what recently happened? This is to tell you exactly why CNN is falling. They see the truth, they know the truth, but they always twist it. Like Joe Rogan once said, CNN has changed greatly. That when he was growing up, the way he used to look at CNN, they used to cover stories worldwide. You will enjoy watching them. But at a certain point, they became like a talking point of a political party where they take a message here, they need to just direct to the people, then another party that disfavor them. That is what I realized with CNN. And this is exactly why they're crumbling. And this goes to some of these work channels. When you have decided not to follow the truth, don't expect nothing less than this. You will obviously fall. People will wise up, nobody will be watching you again. Though Fox News at times is actually doing the same thing, though they are topping.